What's going on, guys? It's me, Shukashu. We are back with another Musume video, and in this video we are back with Hishi Amazon to see and check out to see if we can get a better one than I have right now, because I think the best one I have is an E9 UE9, and honestly Hishi Amazon has honestly been great for me. Surprisingly, because she is not one of the top Umas that I like, to be quite honest. But she has been very good to me when it comes to training her. So I'm just gonna bring her along. I decided to bring her along with Marzensky, which is, like I said, two Umas who are normally dirt Umas. And the last spot, honestly, I think I'm gonna give Hokotatomai more of a chance. If she doesn't work out, then I'm probably just gonna go back to Cat. Not gonna lie about it. But here we are with Hishi Amazon, pretty much the same inheritance and then the same setup as last week. So nothing really changed here. Just pretty much just trying to see if I can do better than last time and possibly even get an S, or if I do manage to get a higher rank or the same rank at UE9. If I'm, excuse me, sorry about that. If I manage to get an S prior to, or for this training, and it's still going to be the highest ones, then I'll definitely use her. But other than that, the usual setup, like I said, 2 speed, 1 guts, 1 wise, 1 power, and the Yayoi friend card, and that is pretty much it. So with that being said, let's get this run started. And if you guys haven't joined a circle, or you guys are still looking for a circle to join, feel free to join the circle that I'm in. It is called Shushu. Once you give that a search, click request join. It'll let me know that you want to join. And after that, go to the comment section, let me know that you sent the request in, and also letting me know what your in-game name is as well, just so I can mix and, well, not mix, just so I can match them together and make sure that it's you who sent the request. And all as I was saying, that the circle ID photo should have been on the screen. But with that being said, we are now here in the training, just doing the usual. Doing the usual. Now, let me just get the comments out and ready. From what I saw, there aren't too many comments from the weekend. Even Nova himself took a break from multiple comments, but it's all good. We do have 2 comments, one from Nova and one from Eugen. And the first one is going to be from Nova. A sec. And it says, man, everyone has a Toko Harumai. Wait. You put Taco Harubai to train. I'm pretty sure you're just putting it whatever you want to put as, but I know what you mean. I'm jelly. I can only depend on Ricky for the foreseeable future. I want my Taco Uma man. Hamo Musume. I don't know. Taco Uma? Either you legitimately think it's taco, or you just you know. I'll be honest, I'd rather have Ricky than Tatomai, to be honest. But in that banner where they were both there, right? They were both there? I think they were both there. I got Tatomai instead. So I should be using her. It would make sense for me to use her more than not to, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, because it's for some odd weird reason I'm having a better time training these Umas who are like not completely dirt Umas, or not even at all a little bit sometimes. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for the comment, Nova. And the last comment is from Eugen. Speaking of different OP anime, I really like to watch anime that have some changes, something changes or additional on each OP. Actually, don't know much anime that does that, to be quite honest. I mean, to be fair, after seeing the opening once, unless I've heard the song or seen the opening prior, I most likely wouldn't even be watching the openings anymore, or I just skip through. That's just generally how it is until they go to the next theme song. If there's another core or part to the series, but if not, then just that one theme song. So that pretty much explains why I didn't know about the Plastic Memories one. And I don't know how many of the anime I've seen in the past has had openings where there were slight little changes every opening or every episode. So yeah, that's just me though. That's just me though. For Hokotaro My fan objective after debut, I think all you need to bookmark is the G1 Dirt Race, then Nippon Junior Yushin, which held on December 2nd half, same day with the Hopeful Six. Yeah, that was the race I was planning to schedule. So yeah, and it would be enough to cover it. So you missed that G1 race that will make it easy to turn out to a field training. Yeah, that's normally the training I would pick for her, which is why I said I forgot to do it in the video itself, which is my fault. That's totally understandable. Which is totally understandable. But yeah, which is why I want to give her another chance, because I did screw up that training itself. So who knows? She may be the best one out of the three that I'm picking. So you never know. You never know. I think that's why yeah, that's pretty much why I was surprised I didn't make it to level 5, is because I think most likely in the old trainings I've done that one and then, you know, pretty much made it and I never questioned it. So good to know and confirm that that's all the races I need to do anyway, or the only race I need to do. But other than that, that is pretty much it from all the comments. So thank you, Eugen, and thank you, Nova, for the comments. Appreciate it as always. And I guess I can give y'all a weekend update, although nothing really happened much. Pretty much just the usual. Things came up, so I took care of those things. Took care of chores and errands, the usual. Played days, although I didn't have enough time to necessarily pretty much train over the weekend, which, you know, stuff happens. And then with that also, I didn't have time to do a lot of the extra things I wanted to do in the other gacha games that I wanted to do, as well as record as much. What I mean by that is Zenless Zone Zero. But it's okay. I should have done enough to at least do what I planned for this week for Zenless Zone Zero. Other than that, yeah, I just pretty much got caught up in doing something which I still need to continue doing. So yeah. What else have I done that's worth mentioning at least? I would say watch anime, but I'm still in Blue Exorcist and almost done with season 2. And then I'll be heading into the most recent season 3. That is pretty much it, to be quite honest. um no. Nothing off the top of my head. Yeah, no. Anyways, I was thinking though about Hokuto Wise, like, do I really want to keep going? But like I said, I do want to try again and make sure I actually try with a good attempt, just to make sure that she's gonna be okay. Which I believe she's just gonna be okay. It's just, I guess you can call it user error on my part. What is this? You'd think I'd get used to the Gold City one, but I still haven't necessarily remembered what option is which and which one I'd rather pick. Okay, that should be good for now. Then we'll do one of these. I think I only had made food for 2 times. I think. Top option for wisdom. That one I do remember. Guess we'll just keep doing it on speed, since speed is the only one that's been giving me rainbow trainings. Sadly. I would have mine and the other ones so they wouldn't fall behind. So we'll see. We shall see. I want to say in like 20 days we have the half anniversary. Just looking at the V date right now. About 20 days. Wise? Sure, we'll do wise. Why not? I believe we haven't gotten anything, right? Checking on the news just to see if anything else has appeared. Nothing really has changed in the news from what it looks like, so I guess no updates on that. Yeah, nothing new at all. Which is alright. We'll most likely get information about it maybe in like a week before the half Annie. Probably get something then and figure out who the character is. It would have to be someone that they're expecting people to be waiting for. So we're looking at Gentle Donna or Ferv, maybe. Shoot, even Verxina, since Vivlos has been out. Pretty sure people's been waiting to try and pull for Verxina. Others, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe a new Uma besides the main 2 that I mentioned, which is Gentle Donna and or Ferb. The reason why I don't necessarily count Verxina is because we've seen her because of the season 3. But I don't necessarily want to count her at the same time. She's one of the latest, if not the latest Uma left out of season 3, huh? Right? We already had Kita and Dio the whole time. Dormente, obviously. The Crown and Cheval and Vivlos were all released prior or before Dormente. Sound of Earth also got released. Oh, Royce and Royce hasn't been released, right? Who knows? Maybe they'll add her as a 1 or 2 star in the half anniversary. I could actually see that happening. Seeing that they did that pretty much for the Team Canopus characters. So I won't be surprised if they did that for the half Annie. Um, 27. Do I trust that? I don't. I can't even trust 14 anymore. I think that's it, huh? And besides, like, the nobodies. Yes, the nobodies. I don't think there are any other Umas. And then there's the new ones, um, which I don't remember their names. Besides no reason. And Aspar City. And then I think from the second batch. The second batch besides Dream Journey and Custom Light, I don't remember who else was there. Oh well. It just has to be an Uma who hasn't been released. That's my assumption. Because usually in the anniversaries, they never release any alts or anything. So any Uma that's been released is already out of the picture. Which leaves us with all the other Umas who haven't been released. Either Umas who haven't been released that we've known about for a while, or been aware of their existence. Or it's going to be a completely new Uma that's only been, you know, pretty much seen and talked about through the game. That's at least what I think. Which route side games would take? I don't know. That is the real question. Because I assumed that we were going to get a sports festival event. So did I assume Eugen did as well. Because he was waiting for the Twin Turbo alternative costume. And it turned into a ninja banner, basically. With, who was it? Ninja Creek? Super Creek? So we can't really necessarily... We can, but there's that slight possibility that side games will throw a curveball. Honestly, I hope it's a Uma that is a new Uma that I don't necessarily want to pull for. But judging that it's going to be the half anniversary, it's probably going to be an Uma that side games will expect people to, or expect the whales to go for. So I don't know. The bad feeling. But it's highly likely, I would say. What do you guys think? What other Umas do you think besides Ferxina, Gentle Donna, and or Ferv? Who else can you see as the half Annie? I said it could also be one of the new Umas, but honestly, I see them most likely being like quote unquote filler banners, like how Custom Light and Dream Journey was released before and after the the previous event, right? Whatever the case was. I just know that Rice Shower was in between that, right? How am I doing with the... I'm doing okay so far. Nothing's maxed out, so... I mean... Garlic's almost there. shoot, let's just use some garlic. Screw it. Yeah, Summer Banner, Call Sunlight, then Rice Shower, and then Dream Journey. The Rice Shower release kind of makes sense because this Rice Shower is for the event. Although I feel like they could have released her a little bit earlier if they were going to do that. Which makes me wonder, who are the Umas that are quote unquote featured in this scenario? Okay, I see. The Rice Shower, Hishiakubono, Special Week, Hatsuragi Ace, and Nishino Flower. Okay. Knowing that, I doubt we'll get another Special Week because she already has 3. But I don't know who's gonna be the first Uma that's gonna break that limit, because so far the most a character can have when it comes to their total amount of variations or costumes are 3. So the original and 2 alternatives, pretty much. So out of all of them, Special Week, I know Rice Shower has 3. Ishiakabono has 2? No, 1. 1. I don't know why I said 2. Why did I say 2? Okay. Nishino Flower should have 2 because of her wedding one, and then Katsuragi Ace obviously doesn't have. So what I'm thinking is, with the remaining, however, 2 months, that's including, yeah, I'll just say 2 months. With the remaining 2 months, they could release a Hishiakabono or Katsuragi Ace, or even the third alternative for Nishino Flower. They could. Seeing that they gave Rice Shower her 3rd one in a scenario she's featured in, it kind of makes sense if you think about it, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if it was Hishi Akabono before Katsuragi Ace, just because she was released way before Katsuragi Ace. Unless I'm forgetting about a Hishi Akabono alternative that Game Tora hasn't said anything about, but other than that... yeah, I'm pretty sure there isn't. But I don't know why I thought she had a summer one also. So I don't know. But whatever. That's at least a prediction. Because what's the event they usually do for like... No, that's in the middle of the half Annie, so I'm not too sure at the same time. What happened last year? Last year was Top Road, and then we just got Project Lark stuff. But we won't be getting a new scenario, so they're gonna have to fill that in with, most likely, probably another, like, Great Food Festival character banner. Maybe. Because last year they straight up gave us Gold Ship and Satono Diamond for the Lark scenario. I'm really trying to figure out what they can do, what they're doing this month. I don't know why, but... So with that being said, we've only gotten 1 Great Food Festival character. As for Lark, they had gotten 2. And then now let me check the UAF. UAF was pretty much just winning ticket. Interesting. Okay, that's kind of interesting now. That kind of makes me wonder. How did Grandmasters do? Nothing. There wasn't a specifically Grandmasters thing. Okay, so This is interesting. And I don't know what the quote unquote event that goes around, because it's usually half Annie around that time. So the event, it's whatever the half Annie event usually gives out. So now I just don't know how to predict that. It's a little different this year, to say the least. I still feel like they should have released Jungle Pocket more closer to the time the movie came out rather than like 2 weeks after, I think. Although I think I questioned the Rice Shower release, but it kind of makes sense at the same time if it's for the scenario, pretty much. Yeah. It would have to be a character. It would have to be one of the characters people are really waiting for. We'll see. We'll see in maybe a week and a half. Basically whenever they do the stream, but I'm just gonna wait till the announcement pretty much. Or unless one of you guys let me know ahead of time before I figure out. Before I find the announcement, pretty much. Okay, let's get this. Stats are looking okay, I guess. I mean, could it be better? Eh? We'll, we'll we'll see when we get into it a little bit later, but also let us do this. Do we have enough? Yeah, we do. There we go. That should be good. And I'm just gonna do wise training here. Should I wait? Maybe this could be a better one. I'm gonna wait. There's still enough time. And we only need to do one more anyway, so we should be okay. I'll double check right now. Oh, we need to do it 2 more times. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't do the second one. It's okay. The second one doesn't give as much as the third one, so that was alright. Yeah, okay. I was testing myself if I had remembered the usual option. I should have gotten used used to the choices from the Nishino flower card by now, since I've been using it since the beginning of the scenario, pretty much. Well, at least her events, not her. What was it called? Chain event. Her chain event is pretty much just the last option, whether you want the top skill or the bottom skill, I believe. And I normally just pick the top option. I should probably take a look at the bottom option because... Okay, if you're in the first half of the pack. I don't necessarily need that one then. For... What's her name? Hishi Amazon. Not necessarily. Yeah, during the middle leg. Definitely won't be in the first half of the pack during the middle leg. Okay, which leaves us with one more turn to do the cooking. Will it be this turn? Will it be next turn? Doesn't matter, to be honest, but sure. I just know I need to get speed as high as I can during the training. But at the same time... Actually, how did I do that AV9 again? I'm pretty sure my speed was high already, like, pretty early. And then... Which caused me to not worry too much about power, because power would have caught up. But I still want power to be a little bit higher than normal, so... I don't quite know. But sometimes I'll either have a good amount of stats, my training would be better than normal, or it would just be the typical, or the once in a while I go back to the UFs, which you guys have seen, sadly. Unfortunately, I still get US once in a while, but it happens, I guess. I was gonna say you're staying there a little too long, Yoyoi. I think we're okay to hold on to whatever vegetables, fruits we have. Hey, that's the end of the second year. On to the final year. I'll check the comments because why not? Just in case. Nope. Okay, everything's looking good here, right? We didn't lose any, just to be sure. Because I think it was also with Hokutaromai where I did mess that up as well. Okay, good. Yeah, once in a while, I do realize that I forget to do things, especially for an Uma that I haven't used in a while. I tend to screw it up a little bit. These two... Nice, some wise action, which is good. Wise training. Okay. Oh, we got the golden ticket. Looks like Hishi Amazon is going to the onsen. I don't even know if I've gotten that recently. The onsen one. Probably got it once or twice, like in the past month or two. Maybe. I don't think, because I have the things that, was it basically ×2 speed, I guess. I think it skips through the onsen part pretty fast where I just don't realize it. I'm already over, but it's pretty high, so this is basically, let's see how much do we get out of it anyway. If it's like 50-40, 50-30, definitely worth it. 50-60, even better. Even better. A part of me is like, could do this. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Part of me is like, I hope one of the support cards, because of the free support card pulls, you know, that they most likely will give during the half annie. I don't see why they wouldn't, because they gave us free support card pulls for Golden Week, so If they're willing to give it during Golden Week, then why wouldn't they give it for the half Annie, right? And they gave it to us for the new scenario as well, so there ain't no way they're not gonna give it to us. that'd be quite surprising. I'm hoping for a speed card. That's pretty good. That way I hope I'll be maybe replacing Kita. Not too sure, but if they would, I don't think they would be a general one, because I think Vivalos and Duramente were, you know, they're pretty recent still. But would that stop Psy games? Probably not. Probably not. Although I wouldn't mind a general one, because if they give us another short... Wait, you also need to consider this, because we are in the middle of a short mile scenario. Now I know we just got Aishin Flash for the summer event, which made no sense because of, you know, the current scenario being short and mile distance. It kind of makes you wonder if they will stick with the theme or the scenario, just release a short mile character that, I don't know. I don't think I don't think they are long short mile distance ones. I'm talking about Orferv and Gentle Donna. So if they do get released, it's gonna be quite interesting. If one of them gets released, it'll be quite interesting as to why. Because we won't be able to necessarily use them for CM or League of Heroes unless their short mile distance aptitudes are, I don't know, obviously, I guess, unless we bring them up ourselves. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much into this, but you got to consider the scenario, because they've pretty much released only short mile distance and dirt characters since, I guess, right? Yeah, Dream Journey. I'm not really... When did the scenario start again? It's been like 2 months, right? When did this scenario start again? Like the end of June, right? Yeah, we're 2 months in. Or not even 2 months. If it's at the end of June, then we're still like a little over a month in. Why does it feel like we've done this for 2 months? Yikes. Yikes. I guess that does make sense. Because we pretty much started a new scenario for the League of Heroes, right? With the League of Heroes and training for the League of Heroes. So it does make sense. It's only been a month. Yikes. Oh no. So did the new scenario get released? Wait, I'm a little confused. Or am I just confusing myself? I'm just let it be. I'm gonna just let it be. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm not gonna overthink it. Ooh. I would. But we need a rest, so that takes priority. Well, I guess it's not called the ninja banner. It's called the warfare banner. I guess. Actually, never mind. So I was thinking, was Dream Journey technically the first banner of the new event or new scenario? No, because no, she got released prior to the new scenario, right? Unless she's a medium long distance. I'm confused, guys. I'm confused. I just know it hasn't been that long since a new scenario. At this point. The new scenario got released after Dream Journey. So that means technically Rice Shower was the first banner, right? And then we got Council Night right before the League of Heroes. So those two were the first banners of, which would make sense why they released Rice Shower as the Great Food Festival variant, because I think that's it. I think that's it. And then now, we have our summer banner. Yeah, I think that's it. Maybe I wasn't too confused. I just feel confused. I guess. Let's just actually bring this up to level 3. I said I was gonna start doing that more often, so. Okay, actually, this isn't looking too bad. We do have a couple more turns, but when those couple turns, I can make myself comfortable with speed and not speed, wise and guts. Yeah, I need guts to get up way faster right now in the last few turns. But the problem is, I think we have 2 more races left. I think, which would be the Japan Cup and the Arima Kinen, because I don't think she does the Fall to No show. It's not much. It's not much. Reason why I did that is because I still need to raise my stamina a little bit more than what I want. We already got enough, and I don't want to use any more because, well, maybe I could use speed, but I think Wise is okay with all the extra stats we get after. So I'm really just hoping that I get what's it called? More gut stuff. Actually, I kind of want to check something here as well because of the I don't necessarily know the others besides Nishino Flowers. So let me figure out what Nishino Flower the other ones besides Nishino Flower, what they do. Their character, I think I'm lost. Oh wait, it should be here. It should be here. I'm being dumb. Hold on. Okay, so let's see. Katsuragi Ace, what do you give? 6 cents. Who's this? Special week. Big Eater. I think my best option would be at a random point on a random street. I think, yeah. At a random point during the middle leg, your speed will increase. So that's not too bad from Hishi Akabono. Rice showers is downhill base. Oh no. And Wind Rider from Yoyoi. At a random point during the middle leg, your speed will increase. Why does that sound familiar? I think I'm gonna just still stick to the Nishino flower one. That's just me. That's just me. Oh, there we go. No, I didn't want to use... I used it anyway. Oh well. How much did I use? Let me see. Because I'm trying to make sure that I have enough for the end. Ooh. I don't know about that with the way with the amount of guts I have. So I'm gonna try to avoid using... Yeah, I need to get train guts. I think one more time and I'll be okay with the amount I have. Now I can do that. But I literally only have one training day left. If I remember correctly. So I think... either I do this or I do the last date. I'm thinking of doing the last date. But I think I'd rather do this. And then, so be it, I'll do the last date on the last turn that I can do, so... But what if it's guts? I'll take my chances and see if it'll switch to guts. That's just my choice. I mean, this brings up guts too, so... I think that should be enough for the whatever vegetable fruit it's on guts. I think that was a chili pepper one because it's always like I remember the mapo tofu. Okay. Yeah, that's the Arimaki then. Hey, guts? Oh, yes. I don't want to use the thing though, so this is so good. This is so good. Actually, I probably could have used it. Not gonna lie. The last few trainings I do want it to be on speed, but the issue is that my speed is kind of behind from where I want it to be. It feels that way, at least. I'd say 1400 I'd be more comfortable. Because right now, if I do only focus on speed, I think the highest I could most likely gets around 1600. If the average we get for each rainbow training moving forward is like 80s, like 50, 36 plus 36 usually is what I see. Something around that. But we'll see. We'll see. I had already done the race. I was gonna maybe use a food for the race, but I forgot to do that, so here we are. Here we are. Nope, I don't need to see that. Start the order finals. And I'm just gonna work on speed. Although power is still lower, so even if I get my speed maxed out, power is still not where I want it to be. But let's just see if we can at least get a better UE9. Maybe even just a low UD. That is way lower than I wanted it to be. I'm not gonna lie. that is way lower than I want it to be, but I have no choice because it's what I need to do. But if we manage to get at least 100 something in the future ones, because I've seen 130 around there, we can still possibly make 1700 if we somehow do that. If we somehow do that for sure. Although power is still lower than I want it to be. Because power, I do just want it more than 1200. So 13, 14. But ideally 1400 plus. Which I think I've done. But I think at the cost of speed being like around 1600. So I'm not too sure. Okay. I am not too sure. Because power, not power, guts and wise should make it regardless. At this point. At this point, it should make it. So, yeah, power is already up here. Please be better. Sometimes they shuffle around, so at least that's how I see it, at least. Do they? I swear I only had Doramente here, right? Is Kita gonna appear here now? Yeah, oh, or was it Kita? I don't know anymore. I don't know anymore. They're mostly on there, but I'm gonna still keep it on speed. I'm still just gonna keep it on speed. That's all I have, because speed, I really want to do, because speed's not high right now. We might still be able to make it to 1700. Where are we? Like 1520? Right? There should be a skip button here. I don't care how short it is. There should be a skip button. 1521. Interesting, interesting. What do I want to do here? 1520. Honestly, like I said, if I can somehow get the 100 plus one, then we're probably looking at making to 1700 at the very least. Not the max, but 1700 at least. And that will increase our rank a little bit better than it would be at 1600. Please speed get all, like, most of the support cards. Please speed get most of them. Nope, it didn't get a single one. It didn't get a single one. It didn't work out for me at the end. Sad. Unless Kita? Oh, hello, Kita. You're the only one that decided to come here. At least on a more useful... Yeah. I think... Definitely make it a 16 if we do that. $19. That, sure. I'll just do power. Why? Is because... Honestly, if I had gone into better rainbow training option, definitely would have made 1700. But we did. And the thing about that also is I could have still raised the power at the same time, which is why I was looking forward to doing that. But the game said no. So here we are. And we'll just give this to Guts, because why not? And let's just jump into the final training and see how it goes. Here we are. The end. I don't know or think that stamina will make it a 700. Yeah, I don't think so. Plus 30. It was like basically at 600. So I don't think it definitely didn't. That's just plus 10, right? 5. Yeah, it's still B, not B plus, so definitely didn't make it. Anyways, let's just start grabbing skills. Let's just start grabbing these skills. Lots of gold skills, which I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. Usually a good thing, but there's a lot. There's actually a lot. Eminent Shadow. Oh my gosh. Arc Maestro. Oh gosh. Okay. Do I want this one? Oh, done. I do want Eminent Shadow. Do I want this one from Yayoi? It's Uma Mania, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty much the one where if we're surrounded or something like that. Or yeah, if there are at least three other girls near you after the first 5 seconds of... You know what? No, let's get rid of that one. I think Arc Maestro would be more helpful, seeing that it's a corner speed skill. I'm picking like it's gonna be the Uma I'm gonna use, but it definitely isn't. Definitely isn't. With 107, I shall choose 99, I guess. A little vision or whatever skill it's called. But anyways, at the end of the training, we did end up with 1574. We were close. We were close. If our first one was better, we would have, like 25 better, we would have had it. But anyways, we ended up with a 1574 speed, 660 stamina, 1319 power, 1221 guts, and 1218 wise, with an S aptitude on dirt, which is totally fine. And that's pretty much it for just its stats. I grab this, can't grab that because it's going to switch to medium distance and do that. I'd say just UE. UE2. Maybe a UE2 if I had gotten 16 or 1700. Ooh, dirt. Let's see. Can we get a better dirt? If it isn't, I could probably use her. That's the reason why, but I guess not. I guess I won't be using her for any dirt parenting, because that's worse than the Marzensky I have. It wasn't too bad. I just wish I had more in speed. That's pretty much it. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys are making this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below and let me know how your guys' weekend were, how your training for the CM has done, or how your training has gone. My bad for the weird wordage or whatever. And anything else you do want to talk about, let me know in the comment section. Anything you want to ask, comment section as well, as long as it's appropriate. I'll go over it. And also, if you guys haven't joined a circle or you guys are looking for a circle to join, feel free to join my circle. It's called Shushu. Circle ID photo should be on the screen. And once you give that a search, click join or request. It will let me know that you want to join. After that, go to the comment section. Just let me know that you sent the request. And also let me know your in-game name just so I can know that it's you who is sending the request. And I can match you and make sure it's you and accept you into the circle. Other than that, that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Thank you once again. And as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.